YouTube, it's Karma here giving my recaps and thoughts for Supernatural Season 5, Episode 2 called Good God, Y'all. So this is pretty much a quick episode. It was good, I liked it. Basically, it starts with a killer flashback, because come on, Supernatural is amazing like that. Everyone's in the hospital, Bobby, Dean, and Sam. They get a call from Castiel on a cell phone because Castiel can't locate them anymore because of like the charm he put on their bones last time. Castiel can't heal Bobby because since he's been kind of ejected from heaven, he doesn't have as much angelic powers as he used to. Bobby gets a call from Rufus, one of the old hunters that we've seen in the series before. And this whole town's infested by demons. So the boys go to check it out, and they end up running into Ellen, Joe's mom. And they go to the basement, and the town's basically deserted, and everyone who's not a demon is in the basement. And they're all kind of freaking out, and Dean and Sam said, well, we better go get guns and try to, if everybody gets a gun, we can try to get out of here, load it with salt, you know, the whole deal. So they end up going, you know, out into town, and Dean's kind of worried about Sam, kind of thinking maybe he can't handle it. They kind of get into an argument. And when Sam's in the drugstore, he looks up, and he sees that two demons are coming in, so he ends up stabbing them, and this blood falls to the floor, and Sam's like really close to doing something with the blood, and then Dean walks in, and it kind of ends there. Let's see. So Sam and Ellen go to find Joe and Rufus. They find them, and Joe tells her mom, get out of my mom, you black-eyed bitch. And that makes them think, what are they seeing that's going on where she thinks I'm a demon? Sam gets captured, he gets tied up, and Rufus and Joe, her hunters, you know, do the whole salt, the water, everything, and it's not working. But to them, Sam's eyes are black and he's a demon. So later on, Dean's trying to figure out what's going on. So he actually reverts to the Bible because one of the people there said they saw a shooting star last week. And they find out that's an omen. That's what Rufus was investigating in the town. It's an omen of one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, the horsemen of war. And he rides like a red horse, and there's someone with a red car. And so this horseman, we don't know who it is yet, but he actually goes and talks to Sam while Sam's tied up and tells him what's going on. And then Sam can't do anything about it because they don't believe him. They think he's a demon. And then he ends up playing the other side and going back to where Dean is, and all the rest of the town isn't acting like he's the good guy, but he's really the whole problem. So basically what's going on, since he's the horseman of war, he basically turns sides on people. And so one side thinks the other side is demons, and this side thinks the other side is demons, and so they're all just going to end up killing each other, and that's his master plan. So they figure it out, and, Dean, you know, they end up taking his ring off, or cutting his finger off with the ring that he's using to control, and he just kind of vanishes. So the town turns back to normal, and at the end there's a really nice scene, it's kind of sad, where Sam actually ends up talking to Dean and says, I don't think I'm ready to go out there. And Dean says, you're right. You know, when Sam first got captured, Dean's first instinct was I have to go save him. And then he stopped and looked at the bigger picture and said, I couldn't. And he says, I worry too much about you. You're not ready to hunt yet. And Sam's like, why, you didn't put much of a fight there? And Dean said, well, it's the best thing. So they end up parting ways, and they say, take care of yourself, and they leave. So the boys are not together right now, which probably means that Sam's going to go do his own thing or stay with Bobby, and Castiel and Dean are going to go at it. I was kind of disappointed because Anna was supposed to be in this episode that I read, and she wasn't, but what are you going to do? I think it's sad that Dean and Sam went their separate ways. I mean, that's one of the gimmicks of the show is Sam and Dean, but it happens in every show. Remember Gilmore Girls? The characters split up and they always end up coming back. But there's a lot of history there, and we know that because of what's happened. So it was a good episode. Not much leeway into the whole apocalypse thing. It was just kind of one of those transition episodes. But I did like it. It's Supernatural, so I can't hate on it at all. I love it so much. And that's it. So tell me what you thought about the episode. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next week for more Supernatural. Bye!